Breaking. Welcome to today's headlines. IPOB members should avoid false news and cheap talk in 2022. Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB members should avoid false news and cheap talk in 2022. Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has come out to release his New Year message for 2022. The leader of Kanu's legal team, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, recently revealed this to the press, and Nigerians have been reacting. According to him, he hopes 2022 will usher in divine grace and favor of unimaginable proportions for everyone, and sorrow and sign shall take a sudden and unremitting flight. According to him, he hopes 2022 will usher in divine grace and favor of unimaginable proportions for everyone, and sorrow and sighing shall take a sudden and unremitting flight. Nnamdi Kanu then admonished his followers against being purveyors of falsehood and cheap talks. His words, Nnamdi sent his best compliment and appreciation to all those of his followers who have remained undaunted and defiant in the face of all odds. He salutes all those who have remained resolute and undistracted to the cause and demonstrably obedient to the appropriate chain of command. The new year offers us renewed hope in Chukwu Okike Abiyama. It will herald divine grace and favor of unimaginable proportions. Abiding grace and miraculous happenings will punctuate its sorrow, and sighing shall take a sudden and unremitting flight. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, being and abiding with us, we shall reap an appropriate, beneficially comprehensive victory on all sides. I undertook a routine visit to Nnamdi. I did so exclusively. In the course of my visits, both of us engaged in fruitful discussions that substantially bordered on the legal strategy we would deploy at the next court sitting on January 18, 2022. Nnamdi was particularly enthused when he realized that we have set to task and brought to perfection all legal engineering implicit in the options available to us. I also briefed Nnamdi on a number of subsidiary but very important issues. He consistently laid emphasis on discipline and obedience to the hierarchy of command, and maintained that his position on this is definite and unshifting. Further, he made the point for the consumption of millions of his supporters that the recent development in Imo State signifies a clear message to Umu Chineke that Chukwu Okike Abiyama predominates in all human affairs and would continue to rule in the affairs of men. The recent stunning revelation in Imo State vindicates Nnamdi entirely. He has long before now made the point that the chilling atrocities perpetrated in Imo State by agents of darkness are the handiwork of politicians who are their mastermind and paymasters. Onyedu has therefore exhorted Ụmụ Chineke and his followers in general to remain calm, law-abiding, focused, and peaceful in all their undertakings. He predicted that many more criminal gangs ravaging our land will sooner than later gravitate to their deserving and ignoble end. He was also emphatic on the need for Ụmụ Chineke to be circumspect in their words and actions. He admonished Ụmụ Chineke and his other followers in general to be internally vigilant in all they do and to show conscious restraint and forbearance at all times. He warned that enemies of struggle are sundry and varied and that they constantly evolve devious strategies to inflict anarchy and mayhem on the polity